Hello there guys, welcome back to another Python tutorial. So in this Python tutorial I'm going to be going over programming in mathematical equations, in this case XP curves for say games that require XP, much like RuneScape, Adventure Quest Worlds, World of Warcraft, all those sorts of games. And for this specific one I'm going to be using the RuneScape, old school RuneScape XP curve formula. Anyway, let's get into it. So what we're going to go ahead and do to begin with is we're going to import math. We're going to then do a menu list because we're going to do a menu later on, and we'll leave that empty for now, but we're going to need 3 items just for this test case, and we want an XP rate list. So that we're going to have 25, 37.5 and 67.5. Those are the XP rates for chopping standard trees, oak trees, and willow trees in old school RuneScape. And so I'm just going to use the XP curve, the XP rates from that, because that's going to be the example that we're going to give. We're then going to go ahead and we're going to do the starting XP for this level, which is 83. That's the first level. So the first level you have to get to 83 before you go up a level. We then have current level, which is going to be set to 1, and current XP, which is set to 0. Now next level is going to be set to starting XP, although we can possibly remove this here actually and just reassign start XP. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is going to go ahead and define a function called menu. So define menu, and we've done this function plenty of times before, so I'm just going to quickly skip through it and program it out. Pick an action, print a space, print leveling system, print current level, print current XP, and print next level, which is just going to be start XP in this case. We then want to go ahead and we want to program out so that it shows the menu items. So for I, in menu underscore list, print I. Now menu is just menu in this case actually. And now we want to go ahead and we want to ask for an input. We're going to go and call command equals input command, and we're going to go if command dot upper equals a, we'll just go A, B and C, and we'll just do this route to make it quicker. B and C. Those are going to be our 3 options. Then we'll do certain things on those. Now we need an else clause. Else print not an option. And we want to call menu down here. Right. So now that we've done that, we want to go ahead and we want to go chop tree B chop oak, C, chop willow. Alright, so we've got our three options there. In here we want to go ahead and we want to make a function. Now, we're going to make a function called chop tree. So we're going to go up here and we're going to go define chop tree, and we're going to take a singular parameter called index, because this is how we're going to get the XP rate. Okay, so now when we call it down here, we want to go for a standard tree, which is A. We want to go ahead and we're going to go chop tree 0, because 0 index in here, 25 is the 0th item, and that's how we're going to use the index. Chop tree 1 and chop tree 2. Now up here we want to go ahead and we want to go global and current XP. And we want to go current XP plus equals XP rate, and put index in there. Alright, and then we want to go check. We're going to write another function called check level. Right, so we then want to go ahead and call check level from here. Much like that. We're inside check level, we want to go global, current level, and next level, because start XP, because those two things we're going to be changing. The level is obviously going to be increasing by 1, and then starting XP is obviously going to be changing to whatever the new starting XP is, given that the user has leveled up. And so we want to go ahead and we want to go max XP equals int of start XP, and this is just going to make sure that we have it stored in a different place so that we're not editing that original variable before we want to, and we always have the other value. So if current XP is greater than or equal to max, then if current level is equal to 1, we want to go current level plus equals 1, and we want to go start XP equals int of max XP plus max XP times by 1 plus 10 divided by 100. And that's the calculation for the original, the second level's XP. Now else, we want to go current level plus equals 1. We can actually simplify this. And then we want to go ahead and go start XP equals max underscore XP plus math dot floor. So this is where the math gets complicated. Current level plus 300 times by 2. Be great if it didn't block it, that, which we also here want to go put a bracket there to the square root of current level divided by 7, all divided by 4. And that needs to go there. And that should, theoretically, if we call menu again, make it all work. So this equation here is this equation here given on the RuneScape website, or the RuneScape wiki website. We can go ahead and test this as well. So if we go ahead and run this, you can see we got pick an action, leveling system, level 1, 0 XP, 83 is the next level, 3 options, and we can also choose. So A, we chop a tree, we get 25 XP. If we chop a few more and level up, you'll see we go to level 2, and the new XP rate is, or the next XP to level up is 174. We can then go ahead and chop a few more, and you'll see the next XP to level up is 275, which if we check back with the RuneScape wiki, you will see that level 4 is 276, which is slightly off, but not entirely. It's only out by 0.5. Now we can actually use the other ones to level up, because there's no limit on being able to use them, but you could add a check in there to see whether you're allowed to before working it, which, looking at now, I could possibly do for a future video. But yes, I'll look into that for the future. It probably won't be a long video, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye. Alright, hello there guys. You've obviously made it to the end of the video, so you've obviously enjoyed it or had to watch the whole thing at least. So if you could consider subscribing, that would be a great help to my channel. If you have any suggestions for future videos, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Like the video to show your support to me, so that I know whether you like the content that I'm making. And yeah.